Hi everyone, it's your boy the H once again talking sports and wrestling. We'll be talking the latter right now. It's the H's wrestling roundup. I was gonna do a little jig and I thought, no, let's not. Okay, let's get straight into it. So I caught SmackDown yesterday. Let's go chronologically through the week though. So let's go back Raw. I'll be honest, I didn't catch Raw. I just caught some highlights, so I can't really talk about that. From what I gather, the Fiend scared Seth Rollins again. Brock Lesnar beat up Rey Mysterio in his son. I can't literally think of anything else of note that happened on Raw. Yeah, that's basically about it. So let's go straight on to the big stuff of the week, which was AEW All Elite Wrestling's first show versus NXT. If you've seen the ratings, you'll know that AEW completely smashed NXT. But if you haven't, I'll tell you right now, AEW got a 1.4 and NXT, I believe, got a 0.8. It equates to 1,400,000 or something for AEW, and for NXT, roughly 800,000. I watched both, and honestly, I'm watching both. The first thing you realise is AEW looks like a big deal. It's in an arena. They had pyro, not for everyone, but for most guys. The matches were spectacular, especially the last match, the tag match with the Elite versus Ortiz, Santana and Jericho. Obviously Moxley came in. Sammy Guevara versus Cody is really good. I'm in the UK, and for some reason I watched it on ITV Hub the day after, so I watched it on Thursday night, and we didn't get to see the MJF versus Brandon Cutler match, so I can't speak on that. The Riho match versus Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose did look green. She still looks really green. She doesn't look great in the ring. A lot of people aren't saying that. I don't know if they're scared of other reasons, but at the end of the day, if someone's not good in the ring, but it's not good in the ring. Yeah, so I don't know how long Nyla Rose has been wrestling, but I heard like 5, 6, 7 years. If that's the case, I don't know what to say, but her in-ring isn't great. It's just factual. Riho was good. Riho won that match. Afterward, Nyla attacked Nakazawa and then attacked Riho, and Kenny Omega came out. That was cool. I think a lot of people like myself or Kenny Omega might do a heel turn in the main event. That didn't happen. In fact, Moxley came out and then he gave him like weird DDT thing. I forget what it's called. What's it called? Oh, the Dirty Deeds. Gave him the Dirty Deeds for a table. Don't understand how he wasn't disqualified. That's my only qualm with the show, literally, that he should have been disqualified immediately. Apart from that, it was pretty good. SCU had a little promo, did catch that. But yeah, NXT on the other hand, it's the same old, same old. Riddle vs. Cole match was good, I like that. Birch versus Pete Dunne was good, except they both seem plain as Jane. It's like Pete Dunne seems to me like Marty Scurll if he was a better wrestler but had none of the charisma. So if you put Marty Scurll in a like a machine and said, Marty Scurll, we're going to increase your wrestling talent by say 15%, but we're going to get rid of all your charisma. That to me is what happens, and basically that's Pete Dunne. Like Pete Dunne's a great wrestler, I've seen him live as well, but I don't know, he hasn't got that extra it factor, in my opinion. Like he's a nice guy, like my brother's met him and he seems like a decent guy, but I don't know, he hasn't got that extra appeal. Whereas Tyler Bate does seem like he's got a bit more of charisma. I know Tyler Bate's a bit younger, and I know WWE are very, very rubbish at posting and what's the word? Promoting their younger wrestlers. Like with the other team. The other team should be on the main roster about a year or two ago, in my opinion, if not holding one of the main titles, in my opinion again. But WWE, unlike AEW, aren't really good at that. Whereas AEW will push MJF, who's what, 23, 24. They'll push Jungle Boy, who's a young boy as well. Yeah, they don't care. They will push you. If you're good enough, you're young enough. If you're good enough, you're old enough, as they say. By the way, sorry guys if I'm making not as much sense as normal. I'm pretty tired. It's early morning. That's why I thought we have a cold as well. You can probably tell autumn is hitting me. But anyway, back onto it. So NXT. Yeah, the Riddle match versus Adam Cole was good. Tag match then was really good. Street Profits should have gone over. I think it would be more exciting. But obviously, it looks like they might go to main roster. Undisputed Era 1 with help from Roderick Strong. Oh yeah, Pete Dunne got attacked by Damian Priest. That is exciting. Damian Priest does look like a star. He's got a star appeal. He looks like a star. He's got his own version of the Crossroads called a Reckoning. That's quite cool. Women's match was it's kind of boring. Shayna Baszler's always got a title now. She's had it too long. That's just dull. The other women's match, Mia Yim, was pretty rubbish. But Yo Shirai looked really, really good. Yo Shirai's a star. But Mia Yim, yeah. But yes, NXT wasn't all that for me personally. AEW really was. It was everything I expected and even more. It was exceptional. Can't wait till next week, especially the last that group, the new heel faction. Jake Hager comes out, and he looks like he's the enforcer for Y2J, and also in that group Sammy Guevara, and also in that group is TT. Ortiz and Santana. Looks like a really good group. I like that. They're going to fight the Elite. I'm excited. Next week it's going to be Private Party versus Young Bucks in the first match of a tag tournament. Also, there's going to be Dustin Rhodes and Hangman Page versus Sammy Guevara and Jericho. And I think John Moxley's got a match. I think it's possibly Sean Spears, the former Ty Dillinger. That should be good. Okay, so let's get into SmackDown. Literally, the only interesting thing about SmackDown was The Rock. Go watch this segment only. Save yourself time. I'm tired already, and I did watch it live. Don't do it, guys. Do not watch it. It's absolutely putrid. It actually repulses me that I spent time watching it. The Rock and the Man, Becky Lynch, took on Baron Corbin in a like diss battle. They dissed him, and then she did a little leg drop. Rock did the people's elbow first, and then the Rock bottom. Said if you smell what Rock is cooking. Made some good jokes and cracked some jokes about Baron Corbin looking like a virgin with his king garb. Oh, sorry about that. I wonder how Jerry King Lawler took that. That's quite amusing to me. Apart from that, SmackDown was absolutely putrid, guys. There was a boring lumberjack match, which was Roman Reigns versus Rowan. Roman won after Daniel Bryan came in and helped him stop Harper's interference with the running knee. I still expect Daniel Bryan to turn on Roman Reigns on Hell in a Cell because they're having a tag match, those two versus Harper and Rowan. Shane McMahon lost Kevin Owens in a ladder match, very boring. Looks like Shane's out of the stories. Kofi got completely squashed, literally. And the thing is, guys, I know a lot of people be like, oh yeah, realistically, that's what happened. Listen, no one watches wrestling for realism. You don't watch a guy called Hulk Hogan tell you to eat your vitamins and say your prayers, and you don't, like, with his massive muscles and blonde hair battering like giants and stuff. Wrestling's not real. Like, we already know this. It's fictional, yeah? We don't watch wrestling for realism. I watch MMA for realism or boxing for realism. Hence, we'll watch my other videos. Even you guys, if you guys are watching this video, if you're interested in wrestling, you're not interested in boxing or UFC, or you might be interested in all three, but you're not interested in the realism. That's just pure bollocks. Let's be honest, like, I'm a Kofi fan, but I haven't enjoyed his title run that much, mainly because he's still throwing pancakes, he's still dancing, all that crap, gyrating his hips and doing all that bollocks. So no, I don't enjoy any of that. But that being said, did he deserve more than a 10-second squash? Yeah, 100%. I think he deserved a 5-minute match. If he lost in a competitive 5-minute match, no issue. Or even have Rey Mysterio and Cain Velasquez come out, but then have them interfere and then Kofi wins. That makes more sense, doesn't it? But WWE makes no sense. Cain Velasquez came out to basically cricket. I'm an MMA guy, but Cain Velasquez hasn't got charisma. He never has. He's never been a big pay-per-view seller, factually. The only ones he actually ever sold were the ones with Brock. I think possibly the Dos Santos rematch. Or was that even on Fox? One of his fights Dos Santos was on Fox, but one of the rematches they fought 3 times was a decent seller. But he's not a big charismatic guy. He's not even John Jones, let alone GSP. And I'm not even going to get into Conor because that's not Conor Ronda Rousey on a different level when it comes to charisma and selling pay-per-views. So yeah, I don't really get it. He's good in the ring. He looked really good at Triple Mania, but that's because he was doing dives and exciting luchador things, which WWE already said they don't want him to do. They want him to be a boring heavyweight. That's why he came in and did a bit ground and pound. Fake ground and pound. And how rubbish is that? You've already seen him beat this guy in a real fight years ago, and now you're watching him fight fictionally. I don't get that. It makes no sense. It's like, imagine Tyson Fury versus Johnny Wilder. They go to WWE ring. It's like, what's the point? You want to watch him box. You don't want to watch him in a WWE ring. Like, I don't get that point of that at all. AAA or AEW, yeah, because they would let him wear the mask and be a high flyer. But WWE just don't want that because it's WWE. But yeah, SmackDown was absolutely putrid. I can't even bother going through the rest of the show. If you really want to have a know, go have a look. Wrestling.com, or go watch the thing, go watch the highlights, but I wouldn't recommend it. Honestly, it was literally that rubbish. I've gave you the main points. Kofi lost, Cain Velasquez debuted, Brock's the new champion, and Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch beat Sasha Banks and Bayley again. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've stopped watching WWE for a while. I thought, give it a chance for new SmackDown. Guess what? That's my last WWE. Hopefully this year, maybe next year. I'll watch the pay-per-views, don't get twisted. I enjoy watching the pay-per-views. I will continue to watch the pay-per-views because I've got W Network, so I'm going to pay for W Network, might as well. And I will continue to watch NXT. And NXT UK has been really good, actually. I might start doing some videos on NXT UK because NXT UK has actually been good. So I'll give W praise for NXT was alright. It was alright. NXT UK this week was actually my favourite WWE show this week. But my favourite all-round wrestling show, without a doubt, All Elite Wrestling, exceeded my expectations, smashed it. If you haven't watched it already, go watch it. If you're in the UK, on ITV Hub before it expires. It's also on tomorrow morning at, I think, 8:20 a.m. And it's on Friday nights at, I think, 11:20 on ITV4. So ITV4 on Friday nights and Sunday mornings, and ITV Hub from Thursday. Go watch it. Cheers, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Cheers.